everyone, Hope Girl here. In this video, I'm going to highlight a very interesting disclosure made by Jim Willie on one of his interviews that he did on the X22 report. In this video, Jim Willie discloses that the energy industry companies are loaded with Satanists. I found it to be extremely revealing, and I just wanted to pull this out and put this out as a sample so that people can hear this for themselves. You will hear how Jim Willie was talking to a client of his who was going in to try to get an investment for his energy project. Now, the energy industry, that's what we are involved in, what my family's been involved in. And we've also been hit up by a lot of Satanists. We get a lot of Satanists in our inbox. We get trolled by Satanists. We've had Satanists try to creep their way into our project. We've had many different sabotage attempts on us, and it always seems to be by somebody who comes from this occultic, satanic sort of background where they have an evil agenda. So when I heard this particular interview from Jim Willie giving another account of how there's Satanists in the energy industry, I jumped out of my chair. It was so validating, and I thought it was really important that I preserve it here so that the rest of the world can see that there are some pretty dark and evil powers behind the energy industry, and that is what we deal with every day in the field that I work in. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Like a silly game for kids play. I think I'm the object of something satanic to harm me. I've been on a mission. I've been bold. I've talked about narcotics. And since about a year and a half ago, I've been starting to talk about the satanic element in bankers, in Wall Street, in Langley, in energy firms. I had a client tell me, Jim, I live in Alberta, and there's several energy firms out here, and I had a 7 a.m. presentation. And I came in early. No, I had an 8 a.m. presentation. I came in early at 7. I wanted to get my ducks lined up. I wanted to get my presentation lined up because it was for a funding project that I wanted to get involved in. And I said, does this have to do with the Alberta oil sands? He said, it's all the same thing. It's all related. They're all interrelated with funding, etc. And I heard noises at the end of the hall. And this was 7 in the morning. And I went in there. I just stuck my head in there. And the CEO was wearing a black robe with red trim, and they had candles, and they had 3 or 4 others, and they had dirge-like satanic music. And this was the CEO that I was trying to get multi-million-dollar funding for my small energy project. He said, Jim, if there's nothing else in my message, it is the energy industry at the top is loaded with Satanists. And I said, okay, well, Rockefeller's not the only one. He's got his, friends in line and probably arranged for his friends to make acquisitions so that they're all one big happy family working in the energy industry. And he wrote back and said, yeah, ditto the big pharma industry too. I said, yeah, I know.
So that was something, wasn't it? Please stay tuned. We are doing everything that we can to put out the true information behind free energy, behind alternative technology, behind things that have been suppressed. The best thing to do is to visit thehopegirlblog.com and sign up for the mailing list. We will email you every time we have a new blog post or a new video on any of our platforms so that you can stay in touch and keep up to date with all the information, especially around topics like free energy. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.